In the heart of the desert, where time moves like a shadow, silence reigns eternal. Here, beneath dunes of gold and memory, the earth guards what men have forgotten. Once, long before maps had borders, there stood a city born of light and stone. Its name was Zereth, the city of whispers, where gods were carved into memory. They said Zereth's builders spoke to the wind, shaping faith into walls that touched the sky. Each temple sang in sunlight. Each column breathed the rhythm of eternity. But the desert remembers what men forget and buries what they betray. When pride became their god, the sands rose to claim what was once divine. Centuries passed, and the wind grew weary of keeping secrets. Until one day, it whispered again, this time to a man who listened. Dr. Elias Varen, archaeologist, dreamer, haunted by visions of fire and stone. He came not seeking treasure, but the truth hidden in silence. His journal spoke of recurring dreams, of doors buried beneath oceans of sand. He believed the earth itself was waiting to be remembered. The expedition began at dawn, where the desert burned gold like molten glass. Camels trudged forward, carrying maps inked with faith more than certainty. Days turned to weeks, and the sun devoured their hope one grain at a time. Then, beneath a dying moon, the ground spoke, a hollow echo underfoot. They uncovered a doorway, carved in forgotten tongues older than language itself. Two faces guarded it, neither human nor merciful. The doors opened like a sigh, releasing the breath of an age entombed. A scent of incense and death filled the air as darkness awakened. Inside lay corridors painted with stories no man had seen for 1,000 suns. Every wall whispered names. Every step answered with dust and memory. They found tablets of black stone, etched with symbols like wounds in the earth. Varen's voice trembled as he read the words aloud. The gods do not die. They wait. Each chamber led deeper, past halls of prayer, to vaults of ash and bone. And there, in the heart of stillness, stood a throne of obsidian and gold. On the throne sat a figure wrapped in linen, face masked in stone. Around it, offerings of jewels lay untouched, preserved by sacred silence. Varen reached out, trembling, his fingers grazing the cold surface of eternity. In that instant, the air changed, heavy with the weight of something aware. The explorers swore they heard voices rise from the walls, a chorus of forgotten kings. And then, the torches died, one by one, swallowed by living darkness. When light returned, the figure on the throne was gone, only dust remained. Varen's notes ended there, his handwriting broken mid-sentence. Weeks later, a search party found the ruins, sealed again, smooth as untouched sand. No trace of the expedition, only silence deeper than faith itself. For a century, Zereth became a myth, dismissed by men who fear mystery. But the desert does not erase. It only waits for memory to return. In 2021, deep radar imaging revealed perfect symmetry beneath the sands. Geometry too deliberate to be natural, too vast to be man's illusion. Archaeologists returned, not with faith, but with science and machines. Yet their instruments failed, as if the earth itself refused intrusion. Locals warned them that the desert breathes, and what it exhales, it reclaims. Still, they dug, driven by curiosity sharper than fear. Then one morning, their camp was empty, tents torn, tracks erased by wind. Only a broken drone recorded, the sound of whispering beneath the ground. The government sealed the region, naming it an environmental hazard. But desert traders still speak, of lights flickering beneath the dunes at night. Legends say Zereth was built upon the bones of the first gods, that every grain of its sand carries a soul still whispering to be heard. Perhaps Varen was right. Perhaps memory is alive, just buried too deep to find. For even silence has a pulse, if one dares to listen long enough. Today, the desert looks empty, but every gust of wind carries an ancient breath. Every shifting dune is a whisper retelling what once was holy. We call it myth, yet myths are just memories too old to prove. And some truths survive, only in the dust that guards them. Zereth sleeps, not gone, only dreaming beneath the skin of the earth, waiting for another voice, foolish enough to wake it. For history is not a story of the past, but a mirror of what we become. And the desert, patient, eternal, is the keeper of that mirror. So listen closely when the wind moves across the sand. It carries the breath of Zereth, the song of what once dared to exist. Because every empire ends, but the stones remember the truth. And memory, once unearthed, never sleeps again. When the last dune falls and the silence breaks, the stones will speak our names once more.